Okay, today I'm going to explain the exclusion zone as shown by Dr. Gerald Pollack on structured water science, and I'm going to take several pictures and explanations by the good doctor to show that energy moves matter, matter can't move itself, and the reason for structured water is radiant energy flow, which is vertical vortex double helix finger to a horizontal double helix wave, which can spin round into an Ouroboros torus field. So first off, I'm going to show the paper I've shown in my last video, showing the vortex finger and vortex funnel arrangement. It goes from vortex finger to vortex funnel, but if there is enough energy and matter involved, the halo wave funnel arrangement will spin around into an Ouroboros torus ring, and so you would have a vertical vortex to an Ouroboros torus ring and back to a vertical vortex. And as you can see by the paper on the right, there is a hexagonal honeycomb sheet in the easy structure, and this is a Ouroboros torus ring compression field. When they are all the rings are crushed, they become hexagons. But between each of these hexagon sheets is a vortex, which is what pushes it up. The Ouroboros torus ring accelerates energy, basically like a heteromach formation. And also I will be showing my radiation sphere, which is responsible and explains the shape of the energy flow and why it's a double helix pattern and why there are bubbles at the heliosphere and all sorts of things. So basically I'll be referring to this radiation drawing as well. I did this back in February 2015 because this again is how all energy travels, which I've seen and shown by observation in a radiation fire. So here we go. So first off, we have our fourth phase of water. This would be an above shot, I believe, by Dr. Gerald Pollack of the vortex finger arrangement. Now the space in between all these vortices is actually a horizontal wave which connects it, because all energy is like a tree. It shoots up a main beam, perpendicular waves shoot out sideways all the way to the top. They can either be pointed or straight, depending upon the energy flow. So all the positives are energy being passed between the vortex fingers, if I've understood the picture correctly. This picture shows the easy layers and the fact that they are in hexagon compression patterns, and they are in the vertical position. That is the picture. So far we have vertical structures which are showing compression hexagons. Next we have the exclusion zone has an arrangement which allows for helical stacking, which could be relevant to biology. I've already shown this because energy moves in a double helix, and so is relevant to all sciences because energy moves matter and all sciences are to do with matter. And it even says it can shift in any of the 6 directions of the hexagon. That's because energy can basically go where it wants. I'm sure there's an electrical limit potential range based on outside forces which direct the travel due to positive or negative electrical influences. Now I'm going to show in the pictures of the actual exclusion zone the vortex finger to horizontal wave configuration. So first off, we have our double helix vortex finger, and we'll flip my energy pulse wave picture around for configuration, and there we have our energy vortex double helix finger. And then we have horizontal waves, which is the vertical vortex to a rollover halo wave. Spin that around, that is your halo wave. So these are pieces that slide and slot together. Okay, now I've brought up this picture of a hard substrate creates sharply defined waveforms in Pakistan because this is the edge of an Ouroboros torus ring. And because it's double helix, it has a wavy edge, and it is where excess energy is being pushed together and forced out in a vortex. Now this is my radiation sphere with the vortex finger and the vortex wave, which is the circular band on the sphere. Now the reason it has a jagged edge is because it has a torus ring on it, which is rotating, but it's only the filament edge that is rotating, not the entire tube. And so this finger here becomes an up and down wave, and so matter is excavated by clockwise rotation and matter is left alone or pushed downwards by counterclockwise rotation. Now again, I mention this because double helix energy is in everything, and so everything I show is related to something else. So now I'm going to show you this same radiation picture with Egyptian jewelry, which represents energy flow, and also how oobleck moves when energy is fired into it. So here we have the picture with Egyptian jewelry showing the same pattern, and oobleck showing the same pattern of energy flow as it leaps out after having energy blasted into it. But the general direction of travel, because of the compression bubbles, is in a pointed surface because it is a vortex jump. So now seeing this is also explained as why there are carvings. This shows the vertical structuring, which again is energy up, which would be your vortex finger with its pyramid top, and all connected by rollover halo waves. So in the end, all energy travels in a vertical vortex to a horizontal wave, which becomes a horizontal halo wave, which becomes an Ouroboros torus, and so shows all movement. And so the radiation source produces an expansion zone, which is a vertical vortex finger. So thank you to Dr. Pollack for his excellent information. Everybody has already done the work for me, which is why it's so easy to prove that energy moves matter. Everything corresponds to what I say. So thanks again, Dr. Pollack, and I hope this helps you in your scientific endeavors. And incidentally, this is all energy travel. There's probably many more variations, but I'm giving it away for free, so there we go. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.